Once upon a time in the Milky Way, there's this one planet that we all live in called Earth. See what I get there? In Earth, used to be dinosaurs, but they're dead. So then he decided to create humans. As humans, they love to date. Now, for dating wise, back in the century, they don't care what they look like. They don't care what their personality is. They don't care their age. Take that back. They don't care about their height. Especially, one more thing, they don't care about the red flags. Kind of. They're mostly green flags back then. But our Gen Z, we were born, I ain't gonna lie, we ruined dating. We just check our height, we check our type. They actually, well, except age. The age is kind of still legal. They actually don't check our age, personality, and most of all, green flags. They turn into red flags. For dating wise, red flags are the most keys. So today, we'll be reacting to red flags in women. Now look, check me out. I was awake last night around midnight, and I decided to watch iCloud9's videos. I checked his reaction videos, and basically they're almost the same, but I haven't seen red flags by Cheets. So today, like I said, we'll be reacting to red flags in women and what are the red flags. So with that being said, I don't want to waste more time. So like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for more. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach 500. If we can, we could reach 1K. Let's get into it in 2026. First video of this year. So yeah, let's get into it.
All right, listen up. Today we're talking about red flags in girls. And before anybody gets mad, relax. We're gonna do this exact same thing for guys next. Equal roasting opportunity here, but for now, let's break down some girl red flags that you cannot ignore. Starting things off, we have the Snapchat score speedrunner. If you've known her for 2 days and her Snap score goes up like 2,000 points every night, bro, she's running an underground factory. She's not texting you good night. She's texting a stadium. Like, every time you check, it's gone up another 100. You're sitting there thinking, oh, maybe she's just snapping her friend. Nah, bro. She's got a conveyor belt system set up. She's got dudes in different time zones running shifts like it's Amazon Prime delivery.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is definitely a red flag. I seen a couple of girls having higher snap streaks, bro. No, not snap streaks. I'm tripping. I just woke up this morning. I seen a lot of girls having a lot of snap scores and account, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I see one girl have 1 million, bro, I seen this girl having 1 million snap scores, bro, and she is chopped. I'm just saying, bro. She is chopped as bro. Thank God dodged the bullet, bro. I mean, so for real. She has 1 million snap scores, bro. That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So I just literally, I just step away from this girl. I know she goes to my school too. She goes to my school. I'm being so for real, chat. She goes to my school, and I don't give a about her. I'm just saying, chat. I'm being so for real. And also, there's a lot of girls having 200K snap scores. It's kind of bad, but good at the same time. But if we're talking about 800K to anything, yeah, she's not looking for you, bro. She looking for the guys. 6 foot, toxic men. This generation's cooked, chat.
East Coast boys handle the morning shift, West Coast picks it up at lunch, and then some random dude in Australia takes over at 3 a.m. The worst part is she'll act confused if you ever bring it up. You'll be like, yo, why'd your Snap score go up 5,000 overnight? And she hits you with the, I don't even use Snapchat like that.
I hate when they do this. If you ask a girl that why is your snap score way too high, and they ask, I don't use Snapchat that often. Shut the up. I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all this, bro, you could ask them for Snap, you could ask them for Instagram, you could ask them any social media, right? Bro, if you check their any of those social medias, they will have a higher score or higher followers. And that is a red flag right there. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just saying, chat, like, she will be lying to you about her snap score. Like, I'm being so for real, bro.
Then why is your Bitmoji sweating harder than me on leg day? Like, bro, if her snap score is moving faster than the crypto prices, that's not wifey material, that's public utility. If she's trading snaps the way Wall Street trades options, you need to log out immediately. I promise you, the only thing exclusive about her is the private story you're not on. And let's be honest, if her snap score is moving like the speedrun world record, you're not even a main character. You're a background NPC number 6. You're the dude that gets the streaks snap of her ceiling fan every morning, thinking you're special. No, she sent that to everyone on payroll. Snapchat is supposed to be like goofy pics with your friends, right? But if her score looks like the population of a small country, she's basically running a pyramid scheme. Every snap she sends is another recruit, and guess what? You're on the bottom level of the triangle, carrying the whole operation. And don't fall for this classic excuse, oh, I just send streaks to keep my score up. Oh, really? You're telling me this digital number that literally has no purpose is worth more than my mental health? Okay, cool. Got it. Glad.
I'm telling y'all, like, I actually telling y'all this because, like, bro, like, if they have a snap score higher, bro, yeah, GG's, bro. You gotta step away from her. Like, do not date a girl if their snap streak is, like, way up high. Like, I'm being so for real, like chat, bro. Like, these women nowadays, like, they don't take things seriously. Like he mentioned in this video, he said that it's all about taking a picture with friends, right? No, they take things way too seriously. They take things like Tinder, bro. I be so for real, bro. It's not dating. It's not snapping with friends anymore. It's about dating somebody.
Next red flag we have here is the professional victim. You ask her what happened with her last boyfriend, and suddenly she's been in 7 back-to-back toxic relationships. Like, all 7 dudes were toxic, or just maybe you're the problem. She'll sit there with a straight face like, yeah, my ex was abusive.
I'm gonna stop right there. I ain't gonna... I can't tell with their faces. But chat, listen. If you're a girl, it always talks about their ex, pack it up. Like, oh my god, I think I had this friend before. Like, I know she dated one of my homeboys, like, back in the day, like last year, if I remember correctly. I was with this girl, and she sometimes, like, she brings up her ex or exes, stuff like that. I don't even know. And I'm over here, like, you know, just don't worry about him, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be nice, first of all. That's not a good thing. But I'm just saying, if she breaks up with one of her exes, yeah, GG's, pack it up, bro. I be so for real. Like, well, I'm telling y'all, Chad, like, if y'all actually just step away from any of these girls, like, being toxic about their exes, stuff like that, let me tell y'all, if you break up your ex, pack it up. I'm just saying, like, pack it up, bro. Do not bring up your ex, because your relationship will be terrible. Oh man, it's going to be terrible. It's gonna destroy your relationships, bro. Oh my god.
At some point, you're like, damn, you're dating men, or are you collecting infinity stones? Every guy can't be the final boss of trauma. And you'll notice the stories always have the same script. Like, it's literally never her fault. She's done nothing wrong ever. Like, she could run over a guy's dog and somehow twist it into, well, if he didn't stress me out, I wouldn't have been driving so recklessly. Girl, no, you are just a menace with a license.
Being a menace with the girl, bro. Yeah, the girls being a menace. Some of them, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Some girls will be a menace to relationships, bro. They're taking things way too seriously. I think there's just one time my homeboy is dating one of their exes, I believe. I think it's like either back in high school or it's either like in general, you know? It's either in high school or in college. I remember the time when their relationships are like downhill, you know? And I'm just over here like, yeah, this relationship's always going to be toxic, you know? But I ain't gonna lie, Chad. If your girl's being toxic like I mentioned or what he mentioned, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they take these way too seriously. So y'all better have to back up a little bit.
The professional victim's whole brand is victimhood. That's her personality trait. You'll be talking about dinner and she'll somehow make it about her last heartbreak. Like, what do you want to eat? Ugh, my ex always told me I couldn't order pasta because I was bloated. Nobody asked for his Yelp review of Olive Garden, Karen. Here's the dangerous part though. She'll make you start doubting yourself. And suddenly you're thinking, am I being toxic right now? Bro, you just asked her how her day was. But she's so deep in that victim Olympics that she's training to spin it into an attack. And let's be real, she calls every ex toxic. Guess what you're about to be? That's right, you're getting added to the list. She's already practicing your chapter in the sad girl memoir. She's got the TikTok drafts ready. POV, he ruined me too.
Like, no matter if you're toxic or not, let's just say if you're toxic in general, she's gonna add you to the list. If not, she's gonna add you to the list. If you're 50-50, she's gonna add you to the list. If you're just a nice guy, guess what? She's gonna add you to the list. They're actually overthinking. I hate when they overthinking if you're like toxic, bro. They overthink if you're toxic. Ugh, English. They don't care if they are toxic or not. I don't know if you're gonna be toxic. They don't know if you're not gonna be toxic. No matter what they think about, they're just gonna think that you're gonna be toxic as
like she's writing your obituary while you're still holding her hand. If you're with a professional victim, you're never dating her, you're just auditioning for the role of villain number 8. And no matter how nice you are, you're going down in history as the guy who gaslit her by breathing too loud. All right, next red flag, we have the astrology persecutor. First date hasn't even started yet, and she's like, wait, what's your rising moon? Oh, you're a Gemini? That explains everything. Explains what? That I should have swiped left? Bro, these girls treat star signs like it's a criminal record. You'll be sitting there like, yeah, I like pizza. And she's like, typical Gemini behavior. What? No, it's typical human behavior to like melted cheese on bread. You're not Sherlock Holmes. You're just addicted to co-star notifications. And the way that they always do it is so smug. Like they'll act like they cracked the Da Vinci Code because your birthday is in June. Oh, you're impatient? That's because your Mars is in retrograde. No.
Sometimes I've seen these before, sometimes I don't, all right? So please bear with me whenever I say this. God dang. I actually need water, actually. I actually believe I need water. So anyway, if you're like on a date, like let's just say on the first date with this girl, right? If you're on a date with this girl, she gets right into it, you know? She was like, oh, like he mentioned about pizza, right? If she's like, what's your favorite food? And then he goes like, oh, you know, pizza, you know, just chill. She will get on some bullshit, bro. I mean, so for real. Every time you just mention something that the girl will ask you something or you just say something random, they will get straight into bullshit, bro. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I have never had this on my lifetime, but if y'all do, I'm sorry for you. That's a red flag. So y'all go ahead and just pack it up. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so for real, that's the most red flag I have ever seen, bro. If you're doing this, don't do this ever again.
I'm impatient because you've been talking about Mercury for 45 minutes and my tacos are getting cold. Astrology persecutors will deadass ruin the entire vibe over a moon cycle. You'll be trying to flirt and she'll be like, honestly, I don't think we're compatible. I can never date a Virgo rising. Okay, cool. I can never date someone who bases life decisions off of space rocks. We're even. And don't get me wrong, I don't care if you read your horoscope for fun, but when you start using it as an excuse for everything, that's when it's a red flag. Like, she blows up at you for being late and then hits you with, sorry, I'm just such a Cancer. No, it's you're just being rude. Stop blaming the crab constellation for your bad attitude. These girls will look at you dead in the eye and tell you that a full breakup was preordained because the planets moved 3 inches to the left. Like, yeah, I had to cheat on you, dude. Saturn was in retrograde. My hands were tied. No, your hands were...
Okay, bro. They be on some bull, bro. I mean, so for real, bro. Like, they will cheat on you for no reason. Like, oh my god. Also, when he mentioned that, they always going to talk about breakups, bro. Like their exes, like he mentioned this before. That's the same thing as other topic. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, if they talk about their exes and breakups, immediately break up. Like, red flag, get out of here. I mean, it's so for real. Like, that's a, like, to be fair, that's one of the most worst red flags that a woman can do, right? They will be on some bull Like, they're gonna talk about like, oh my god, my ex done this, we break up because of that, I cheat on them because of this. What?
No, your hands were tied around Brad from accounting. Don't blame Saturn for that. And the wildest part is they always got some deep spiritual vocabulary to back it up. I just feel like your aura is clashing with my energy. Girl, the only aura in this room.
Aura? What does aura have to do with our relationship?
Here's the thing though, astrology persecutors never use it to hype you up. It's always negative. If she finds out you're a Libra, she doesn't say, oh, you're super balanced. No, she hits you with the, oh, you're two-faced. Like, damn, thanks for the character assassination. Can I finish my drink first? At the end of the day, the astrology persecutor does not want a boyfriend. She wants a birth chart she can bully. You're not even dating her. You're just providing data for her next horoscope rant. And if you let it slide once, it never stops. You'll be 3 years into a relationship fighting about dishes and she'll scream, this is why I don't date Geminis. Like, bro, you knew I was a Gemini 3 years ago. That's on you. Okay, next red flag is the phone addict. If you're out to dinner and she takes out her phone every 3 seconds, red flag. Like, who are you live tweeting this date for?
Okay, that's definitely the biggest red flag in the world. Like if you're going on a date and for 3 seconds later she gets on her phone, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Pack it up, bro. She doesn't even want to date anybody. She doesn't even want you, bro. I think there was one time that's like in high school. It's either in high school or, I mean, I know it's not in summer, guys. It's not summer, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's probably in definitely high school. I did hang out with this one girl in high school, bro. We were in the cafeteria and I always having a conversation with her. My stupid brain doesn't know what this means. Sometimes she'll be on her phone, sometimes she'll not. I believe that's definitely a red flag again. But anyways, like, I'm telling y'all, like, if she gets on her phone, you're being rude. Or she's being rude, sorry. Like, if she's on her phone, she's being rude to you. Like, are you even dating somebody? Do you want to date? Do you not want to date? What's the point of dating me if you're gonna be on the phone all the god time? Unlike me. Well, not dating wise, but still, bro.
Am I supposed to retweet my own conversation? Nothing kills a vibe faster than sitting across from someone who treats dinner like a press conference. You're pouring your heart out about your childhood dog and she's out here making a TikTok with the breadsticks. Like, hello, Lassie just died. Can you not add a CapCut filter right now? And it's never just some quick glance either. It's like full-blown scrolling. You'll be mid-story and see the reflection of some dude hitting the gritty on her screen. You're competing with a For You page and spoiler alert, the For You page is undefeated. The phone addict's favorite line is, I'm just checking something real quick. Real quick turns into 10 minutes of deep Instagram stalking while you're babysitting an empty water glass.
This is not what they do back in the day. Like, if the girl tells you that they're gonna check on something, suck to suck, bro. If she's on their phone for like 5 minutes, bro, you could immediately leave. And if she's on there for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, bro, pack it up, bro. Immediately. Pack it up. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, they will lie to you. She'll like, you know what, I'm gonna check on something real quick. Gets on for 1 hour. Do you even want to date me or not? I'm asking you this. Are you actually check on something or are you just texting other guys? She's texting other guys.
You came here to get to know her, but apparently the waiter knows her better at this point because she's asked him for Wi-Fi 3 times. And don't even get me started on the food pics. Like, you haven't even touched your burger because she's gotta get like 6 angles of it for Snapchat. Flash on, flash off, standing up, in the booth. Like it's a Vogue cover shoot. I'm starving while my fries are cooling down because she's building a mood board. Here's the thing though, when a girl's a phone addict, you're not her date. You're her content. She's not laughing at you or your joke. She's laughing at the notification she just got from her group chat. You're basically auditioning for background character in her Instagram story. And the worst part is if you say something, you look crazy. You'll be like, hey, can you put the phone down? And she's like, whoa, you're controlling. No, I just don't want to compete with Candy Crush for your attention. My bad for thinking dinner was a 2-player game.
If I tell a story, like, let's just say if I tell a whole story about my family or tell a whole story about my dogs, if I tell a whole story about everything and the girl will be on the phone all the time, like this, I am definitely leaving and split the check. Let's just say it's a dinner date and she's just on the phone the entire time. I'm splitting the check. She'll pay hers, I'll pay mine. I'm not paying the whole thing no more. I'm letting her, this is our lesson. And her waiter, well, our waiter, I kind of fumbled last summer, but that's okay. But anyway, let's just say it's our waiter. She noticed, or this person, guy, she, they, I don't even know. And they looked at my dates on the phone. They know what I'm thinking. I'm just willing to check no matter what.
Okay, last red flag is the guy best friend apologist. Every time you bring
no.
It's like, oh no, don't worry, he's just like my brother. Bro, if he's like your brother, then why does he text you, what are you doing, at 2 a.m.? What kind of family reunion is that? These girls always say it with that calm, dismissive tone, like you're the one being paranoid. He's basically my brother. Oh, word? So your brother calls you babe on Instagram? Your brother leaves heart eye emojis under every selfie? Your family dynamic must be wild.
If a girl has a guy best friend, oh my god. For girls wise, having a guy best friend while dating is the most red flag that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I ain't gonna lie. My question here is, why do you send heart emojis on your texting wise? I want to know, okay? Thank God I'm not even dating anybody, right? I'm not absolutely dating anybody. But I'm telling you this, like, if you guys are like so good together as best friend wise, why not date together? Here's the thing. I have a girl best friend before. She is not even dating anybody. It's either in summer or in high school, right? We were chill, you know what I'm saying? Like, either I do have two best friends minus one, or I just don't know if I have a best friend before. I do have a girl best friend before. Like, I'm be telling you guys, I have a girl best friend. She hasn't dated anybody until now. Why am I even telling this story? The point is, we're not even dating at all. Like, it was just a best friend thing. And I'm telling y'all because what's the point of me being with the best friend if we're not going to date? If you guys are in best friends, my guys, if y'all are best friends with y'all girl and for some reason she dates with the other guy, my brother in Christ, pack it up. And for my girls out there, like, not to disrespect, but if y'all have a best friend but y'all are dating with y'all's guys, why are y'all not dating with the best friend more than the other guy? Like, why would y'all not date with the person that treats you right than the guy that never treats you right than y'all's best friend? Like, let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. Like, I'm actually curious. I'm not being like rude or anything. I'm just saying, like why would y'all choose the other guy than y'all's best friend? Like, I'm just being so for real. But for my guys out there, if y'all dating y'all's girl, but they have a best friend, pack it up, bro. Like, it's not worth it, bro.
Here's the truth. No guy is putting in his best energy for free. You think he's just hanging around because he loves your personality? No. He's in the reserves, waiting for coach to put him in the game. He's waiting for you to fumble so he can swoop in with a "you deserve better."
It's like subbing in, bro. Like, I mean, so for real. It's like subbing into the game, bro. Like, if you're in basketball, football, baseball, I think baseball, I don't know if they sub you in for baseball. I don't even know. But anyway, if you're like in baseball, basketball, football, or any other sports, man, you're just a starter. Okay, that's like having a ball to you, you know? But if you're like bench wise, you're just a best friend. I'm just saying, bro.
You both know you're shaking the hand of your replacement, and he's looking at you like, yeah, buddy, enjoy your time on the field. I'll be here when she benches you. The best excuse always comes with receipts, too. She'll be like, we've known each other since middle school, and he's basically family. Okay, but he's also been in love with you since middle school, so you don't keep a torch lit for
bro, oh my god! Okay, look, to be fair, I did have a best friend in high school, bro. Like, they looked at me and her, like, I was with a group of girls. I did remember that. Oh my god. We were in high school. Me and this girl, we both went to high school together. And for some reason, like, I always go with a group of girls. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have girls. Like, relax, my fellas, relax. But anyway, so I was with a group of girls at lunch. And for some reason, they felt like sometimes awkward between each other. Like, I believe that they think to themselves, like, why y'all not dating? Bro, tell me, I told her in sophomore year that we should date, and she goes some bullshit. I just want to focus on school. She's not focused on the school, bro. She focuses on the streets. It was like sophomore and junior year that I've been like being best friends with this girl, and then I stopped being best friends with her in summer year. I think I did tell y'all that in one of the videos. So yeah, I did actually tell y'all that in the other video. But I've been telling y'all this, like, bro. I mean, so for real, chat. Like, it's not even a terrible story. It was a true story. Like, I was with this girl in summer, bro. No, not summer. I'm tripping. That was a different girl. I was with this girl in sophomore and junior year, bro, and everything just fell off. And then we were united in Valentine's Day, and then we fell off again. If you're all like not dating wise, but y'all best friends, yeah, pack it up, bro. That's a red flag.
So you don't keep a torch lit for 10 years just to be like a brother. That's not family. That's a man waiting for your relationship to expire. And you know, if you bring it up too much, you become the villain. You'll be like, I don't feel comfortable with how close you are to him. And suddenly you're...
One more thing. So like, okay, we could bring that up in a little bit. But chat, like, look, one more thing. So, yes, I did ask her out. I did try to be my girl, right, in high school relationships, right? I did all that. Like I said, she does not go out with me, bro. Like, I treat her right? I treat her right. But she lost the bag, bro. Like, she definitely lost the bag, bro. Now I'm just like, I'm just sitting here like, okay, so what the f? I was being best friends with her for a long time, and then next thing you know, like I said, it fell off. They never knew this. I thought they knew this, actually. I mean, I did tell one of my boys about this, and it's just so stupid, bro. Like, I mean, so for real. That's just so stupid. I'm the best friend guy. Look, I'm just so being for real, and I hate when they do this to me, bro. I mean,
bring it up too much, you become the villain. You'll be like, I don't feel comfortable with how close you are to him. And suddenly you're toxic, you're controlling, yet again. You're the insecure boyfriend. Meanwhile, this dude is literally commenting... Yeah, real brotherly. At the end of the day, if she's defending this guy with her life, you're not in a relationship with just her. You're in a triangle offense, and trust me, one of you is riding the bench.
Alright, so that is it for today's video. I ain't gonna lie. What's the conclusion to this? Well, be careful around girls, bro. Some of them are going to be toxic as some of them are going to be on some bullshit. Some of them does have a best friend of theirs. Watch out for red flags. That is a lesson, bro. Not all girls will be all this, bro. Okay, I kind of experienced some of it, but right now, just be careful. Okay, this is Generation Z. Gen Z are going to be on some bullshit right now. They won't take relationships seriously, man. I'm just saying, bro. But right now, just be careful with red flags. I'm just saying. All y'all need to worry about are the red flags. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell for more. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.